going to the studio with my cousin to do voiceovers because I've never seen how any of that stuff is done. But the reason why he took me was the producer of the previous movies I was in with my cousin. I think 3 with this producer, another one with a guy named Subbo, who was actually a very famous producer. That was in a movie with Ray Fiennes. Ray Fiennes, well, in those days he was a bit of a dickhead. But anyway, later I could see some other roles that he was in. He was actually not bad, but in this one he was a little bit of a, I don't know. My cousin introduced me to him, and he was anyway. He was not in this movie. It doesn't matter anyway. I was also not in this movie, but he thought it would be good if he brought me to show me what's going on. And not just that, the producer wanted to meet me again. Now everybody's making faces at me and sort of smiling because they know that I can deliver the nonsense, and they're waiting for me to let loose. But obviously they were there to work, so I didn't want to really drive everybody crazy, which I am so good at doing. Not crazy in a bad way, crazy in a funny way, and just making everybody laugh. I don't know why I do it. It's like this mission that I have to make everybody laugh. But it was serious work, and I didn't really joke around too much, only until afterwards. But truly, these actors go through a tremendous amount of work, things that we never even realize, like when the sound isn't really good when they're sitting in a car, or whatever the issue is, and it's not even a real car. It's a mock-up of a car, and they're driving down the road. Or sometimes it is a real car, and they're talking in it, and so they have to redo the sound, the voice, and they have the scripts in front of them, and they're reading certain parts, and they have to keep doing it over and over until it's perfect. And it's something that it's something I could never do. That's not the life for me. Joking around, doing the odd take, and them sticking me into different roles every time my cousin was filming, which is pretty much every time, even more so after he won the Oscar in the United States. And I couldn't even believe when I was sitting there, because everybody watches the Oscars. I mean, it's just good entertainment. And I was sitting there with my friends watching the Oscar, and when I saw the best actor in the best foreign film, or some category like that, it was my cousin. And I was telling my friends, that's my cousin. Of course, everyone's telling me, no way. And it was. And he won the Oscar. And since then, we've been joking around all over the place with the Oscar. I brought him a little plastic Oscar and presented it to him because I was really proud of him. That's an amazing... That really is an amazing thing to be recognized by the Americans. That's a big deal. Anyway, here we go. It may not be terribly exciting, but you can tell by everybody's face that they know exactly who I am. Except there were a couple of new people there who I have never met, and of course they introduced me to everybody else. Okay, here we go. There was a dog there.
And tell us, Mr. Bubik István, tell us how you are today. Aren't you giving autographs today? Gyere. Már ott bent voltam, nem akartak hagyni, hogy menjek be. Kidobták az épületből ezek az emberek.
Igen, de hát akkor nem lehet felszólni, hát mert unokatestvérem. És hova kell felszólni? Hányasan?
Nem tudom.
Itt van leszólni a telefonon?
Hát most az egyszer mondjuk.
Most, hogy egyszer mondjuk. Egyszer kell mondani. Akkor mondjad egyszer és behagyjuk. Bemenjünk. Mondjad egyszer. Kész. Miért? Milyen olyan mosolyog? Csak kell mondjad egyszer, bemenjünk.
Mosolygós emberek vagyunk itt.
Igen? Tudom, mit fogunk kezdeni? Egy új iskolát. Hülyeségiskola. Bubik hülyeség iskolát, mert
ezt nálunk nem kell tanulni.
Nem.
Mindenki tudja.
Nem, ez kell, hülyeskedni az iskolá, speciális iskola. No, és ez a speciális iskolán fogunk tanulni embereknek, hogy kell hülyeskedni. Hogy kell hülyeskedni, mert emberek elfelejtették, hogy kell viccelni.
Úgy kettes nem veszi föl, lehet, hogy nincsenek ilyest.
Nem szabad piszkálni az órát, mikor négyest. Nem tudják ki vagy.
Köszönöm szépen.